Okay, welcome to the tribe, Moon Babe. Love it. Welcome, welcome. You won't regret being part of something so epic, I promise you. This is just going to be a fun journey, so welcome. My name's Diane with Blue Moon Oils and Wellness, and I am a Moon Babe too. And here in Canada, our Premier Starter kits can be a little bit different from the US version. It seems like each country has their own sort of flow and their own rhythm of how they do things and what kind of kits they put together. And so what I'm going to do is to walk you through the Canadian Premier Starter Kit so that you have an idea of where to start with all these magical oils. Because often what happens, people order their kit, and what happens? Oils stay closed and they stay sitting in your box or sitting on a shelf and you never use them. And that's the worst thing you can do. Okay, so you get your kit. You are now a Moon Babe. You've got your premium starter kit. It's delivered in the mail and you're ready to go. Step one, take out your diffuser and set it up. Super, super easy. Takes like 30 seconds and you're good to go. Put some nice water in it and then pick an oil. What's really, really fun to do is just close your eyes, pick one and see which one you pick first. And then throw it in and while you're going through all your stuff, let the smell start to fill your house with magic. And you're going to get a box, a big box full of oils. Okay, so it actually comes with a really nice space where all the oils are contained. But I feel like I took that section of the box out and used it for something crafty, and now I can't find it, which often happens in my house. I do have all my oils, but I don't have that piece. But you will have it in your box, which is good, because then the oils are nice and safe. You're going to get a catalog, so open up the catalog. It has all the oils listed, all the products listed, and prices, breakdown, that kind of thing. And so have that in front of you with your diffuser starting to go. And then let's talk about the oils. Let's talk about all this goodness. Right away, open them all up. Maybe you go one by one. Maybe you open them all up and, and dive into all of them. Either way, doesn't matter. You do you. Just open them. These oils will work for you, but you need to open them and you need to use them. They won't work if they're sitting on a shelf, unopened, unloved. They will love you if you love them and you open them up, right? So go through, open each one up and give it a smell, right? Just open each one and see what your initial reaction is to them. I find it so funny. Every now and then when I open an oil, it'll give me shivers, right? I'll just get like shivers down my spine, or the hairs on my arm will stand up, and that grabs my attention because then I think, all right, something in there that I need, obviously. Pay attention to which ones you love right off the hop. Which ones are you obsessed with, right? But also what's really, really neat is pay attention to the ones you hate. Oh, as an energy worker, I'm always fascinated by what people run from. And so with oils, it's the same. Which ones right away, maybe not even necessarily because of the smell, but it's just a feeling you get, or it stirs up something uncomfortable, stirs up an old memory. Pay attention to that. It's so neat. And it'll tell you a little bit maybe about what you need more of in your life, right? Oils, they're brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so you have your starter kit, your diffuser's going, you've got your catalog, you're going through your oils and you're wondering, what am I going to do with these? Right? Where do I start? How do I start? To be honest, when I got my kit, there was probably 4 or 5 that I was really excited about. And then the other half of them, I had no idea. I didn't even know how to pronounce some of them, right? It's just like, I guess, I'm glad I've got these ones. I guess the other ones can sit on the shelf type of thing, because I didn't know what to do with them. Super cool thing though, now that you're a Moon Babe and you've got your kit, you are also going to be welcomed into Enchanted Cedar with Brooke. You're going to be welcomed into the Oil Method with Iris. You're going to be welcomed into the group Lavender Droppers with Logan, and Modern Essentials with Annie, and everything you have ever wanted to know about oils, about how to use them, about why to use them, when to use them, the safety, how to dilute, like everything you've ever wanted to know about all of the products Young Living offers, you will have access to in these groups. And that is what is so phenomenal about being part of these tribes. Any of the Facebook groups, you just go up into the search bar in the top right corner and type in the name or type in an issue you're having, and you're going to get a list of all the discussions that have ever happened about that oil, and it'll give you so much information. So brilliant, brilliant. You're not going to be stranded. You're not going to be left on your own trying to figure this stuff out. we will walk you through every step of the way, and we will take your hand and make sure that you feel good and safe and excited about how to use these in your life every day. Okay, so you're covered. We got you. We got you. Okay, let's talk about the oils. So in your premium starter kit, you're going to get 10 basic, like 10 is the base pack for the premium starter kit. You're also going to get whatever promos on that month. So might be an extra oil or two because you've reached your 100 volume. And again, all that can be explained to you if you're not sure about it yet. And then here in Canada, we also get Northern Lights Black Spruce. So you're going to get probably potentially 12 or 13 oils that'll come in your kit, which is wonderful. Let's start with peppermint. Peppermint, love peppermint. So all the things head tension related. We have a lot of this in our house. This gets rubbed on foreheads, along jawline, sometimes back of the neck, put on the roof of the mouth to help drainage. This gets used daily by everyone in our house. We absolutely love peppermint. Really, really nice for focus. If I have to wake up in the morning early and it's taking me a little bit, putting some peppermint on me topically, putting in the diffuser, put a drop in my coffee, and makes this beautiful, beautiful wake up serum that I absolutely love. Here in Canada, we have a Vitality line. It's actually called a Plus line. So we have Peppermint Plus, and so it comes with a white label, and all those are absolutely super safe for ingestion as well, and so for internal use. And so peppermint, we love peppermint. You'll find a million different uses for this, and it's a cooling oil, so when you put it on your skin, it will cool and feels wonderful. Roll down the spine in the summer for if you're overheating. Really, really nice oil. Love peppermint. Lavender. Some people love lavender. Some people really don't. I've actually heard people say, lavender's not my friend. But this is just it's just a beautiful, beautiful calming oil. So if you need calm in your life, witching hour hits, evening time hits, and you've got chaos in your home, in the diffuser, wonderful. A few drops in a bathtub, amazing. We roll it on the kiddos. We dilute it, or I have the Seedlings Calm version for the baby. And lavender gets used on a daily basis for sleep support and just calming energy support. Love lavender. It just brings everything down into a really, really nice, peaceful place. And so open your lavender and give it a try and see what that makes you feel like. Digize. Okay, so one of the oils I didn't know anything about, and I didn't know I needed it until I had it. And so this is anything digestive, all the digestive things and support you need. This will be your friend. This will be an oil that you fall in love with. Very, very spicy sort of smell, not everybody's favorite. I didn't like it at first, don't mind it anymore. This gets rolled on tummies every single night. My tummy, the kiddos' tummies, diluted with oil, and like we have the kids version, the tummy jize for the baby as well, because it just calms the system so well. I didn't know I needed this in my life on my tummy every day until I had it. You can get the Digize Plus version, and again in a warm cup of tea. Absolutely amazing, mixed with Ningxia. Love Digize. Purification. This is a nice smelly oil. It in terms of it gets rid of the smells. So I use this in every garbage pail we have. We have diapers in our home, and sometimes they don't smell so great. And so this really helps to purify the air. It really is true to its name, and it'll help the smells in your air run away. And so in the diffuser it goes. Like I said, I just put it neat in the garbages, and it can be used for immune support as well. It's a really, really nice one, purification. Okay, RC. RC stands for respiratory comfort. So all the things respiratory. When the germs come a knocking and this gets congested, a few drops of this in the bottom of your shower so that all these vapors, as they come up, you inhale them, will work wonders. In the diffuser, roll topically. Love RC. Didn't know anything about it before we got it, and it's just a magical, magical breath in a bottle, which we love. Frankincense. Oh, I love frankincense. Have you met my best friend, frankincense? I do a lot of work energetically, so I spend a lot of my time in other realms and working with other energies. and I often can find myself very outside of my body, and this brings me home every time. The first time I used it, I got chills, which was really, really interesting. Yeah, I take it to all my meditation groups. The ladies will put some on their third eye, on their crown. It is a very, very grounding, safe space. You can develop a very beautiful relationship with frankincense if you give yourself a chance to. And I actually make a glow serum roller with frankincense, lavender, and copaiba, which I'll talk about next. And it gets rolled on skin as a glow serum for my face. It gets rolled on any abrasions in the skin, supports healing. It's just absolutely amazing. Put a drop in the bathtub, melt all your troubles away. I actually went to a massage once, and then she asked, can I put some frankincense oil in the massage oil? And so I said, of course you can. And I almost couldn't get off the couch when I got home because I was so grounded. It brought me so deep in. It was magical. Love it. Frankincense. You'll love frankincense. So copaiba's next. This is the one I mix with lavender, frankincense, and copaiba. I put it in a little roller and it goes on the face twice a day. This, I didn't know I needed it until I had it. This was one of those oils that literally save our lives because we've got a 1-year-old who's teething, gigantic mouthful of teeth coming in, and she actually will come. I've posted videos of this before, and she'll actually come and point to it and then point to her gums. And so we put this neat on her gums. You could also mix it with fractured coconut oil and mix it with a bit of clove, and it's amazing, amazing support for this teething yuckiness that happens for these little people. My hubby, when he was having some wisdom teeth stuff going on, this was his go-to, and it was magic. Copaiba, research it, Google it, and it does a million things. Like, it took me a long time to learn all of the things that it does, and there's too many to mention here, but it magnifies the potential of the other oils as well. So this is mixed very, very well with everything, and then it magnifies and it maximizes their benefit, right? So copaiba, this is one of the ones I didn't know how to pronounce. Love it though, it's a phenomenal oil. Thieves, oh thieves, this was the one I was probably most excited about because I have little people, because I live in Canada, and you know, most of the months through the winter it's too cold to have the windows open, so we're, you know, stuck inside breathing everybody else's air, right? These little petri dishes of air, and I have clients coming through my home all the time. This is in the diffuser every day. I diffuse this at least once every single day, and then there's a plus line for this as well. Most of the oils, a lot of them, there's a plus line, so you can ingest them quite easily. This goes in tea. I make my chaga tea at night, and this drop of Thieves goes in every day. This gets rolled on the spine and on the feet for the kiddos every day, especially if there's germs around. This is your best immune support. Thieves. You need it. If you're breathing air, if you're breathing germy air, you need Thieves in your life. Panaway. Again, didn't know much about this one. This is another cooling oil, so when you put this on your skin, it will cool off. This goes on my neck and the back of my shoulders every night, carrying around a 25-pound 1-year-old. Things get stiff working on bodies all day. When my body hurts, this is what I use. It goes on the skin. It smells like black licorice, which I didn't love at first, but I actually don't mind it at all anymore. Love Panaway. Cooling, muscle support. And then lemon. Lemon, lemon, lemon. So I have lemon in my water every single day. Lemon in my tea, lemon in the diffuser. Lemon gets mixed with my Thieves household cleaner because it helps to clean, it helps to disinfect, but it also helps just to give that citrusy nice smell, which is always nice and fresh in the house. And so lemon, if you're getting the Vitality version or the Plus version here in Canada, and you're putting this in your water, make sure you are using a stainless steel or glass bottle. Do not put this in plastic because it will start to break down. It is phenomenal. If you've got kids who put stickers like all over your house, all over your car, like I do, then this will remove them. Any of that goopy stuff that gets left behind from sticky adhesive stuff, lemon, who knew, works wonders. So that's your core 10. That's the core 10 oils that come in your premium starter kit. So now you have a use for every one of them. So open each one of them up, start using them every day. And the Northern Lights Black Spruce, this comes as your bonus. And this one, the farm for this is actually in BC. It's here in Canada. And so on the bucket list of somewhere to go. I can't wait. And this, oh, if you're like me and you get grounded and you feel most at home and most secure and most calm in nature, then you are going to fall in love with this one. Especially, like I said, we had a few weeks of a deep, deep freeze where it's like minus 35, minus 40 degrees. Could not get outside, could not get out in nature. Me or the kiddos, right? It wasn't safe to be out in that type of cold. Then this brought me home. It literally is like sitting in a magical forest, sitting on the floor, surrounded by magical trees, and them all giving you a big hug. This is what this feels like to me. And so Northern Lights Black Spruce, you are going to love this oil. And I have it going, often I just use this on its own just because I love it so much. And you get this as a bonus, which is really cool. Okay, so you've got your 10 oils, your 11 oils, and then if you've got a free one, depending on which month you join, you'll get a bonus. You get 2 packs of Ningxia. So Ningxia goodness, again, do your research on Ningxia. Wolfberry, one of the highest antioxidants in existence right now that they know that's been tested. This is safe for kiddos 6 months and up, and our whole house gets a pack of this every single day. This is going to support you on a cellular level, inside out. Absolute magic in a packet. Ningxia, you get 2 samples of it. Don't do what I did and put it in the fridge, saving it because you only have 2. Take it out and use it, and then fall in love with it, and then get yourself some. So that's the other thing I want to talk about. And this happens so often. I hear it over and over and over again. People get their kit, and then they're afraid to use them because they're afraid to run out, right? Because you think, well, I don't want to use it too much because then if I don't have any more, I'll miss out, right? And you think, but here's the thing. You just gifted yourself this beautiful wellness package. You just invested in yourself, in the health of everyone in your home. Don't let it sit there unopened. Actually, now that you've made the investment, use the product. And like I said, they'll only work for you if you're using them. If they're sitting on a shelf and you're scared to use them because maybe you're sitting with the mentality of scarcity or lack, let these oils help you in your health and then in your belief system that you deserve to use them. And if you run out, you deserve to get more, right? You do. You're worth it. You are. Don't let anybody tell you different. And I was a little bit like that with my frankincense because I was using it so much and sharing it so much with the people, with my women's groups. And I thought, oh, and then I looked and I thought, well, I've got my essential rewards. I'm gifting myself a package. I made a promise to myself. I'm going to gift myself a package every month. We have stuff that we need for the kiddos every month anyway because we run out. So I'm going to use it. And if I run out, I'm just going to get some more. I will make that happen and I will make it work because I am worth it. So don't let your oils sit on a shelf. Open them up. Get to know them. Fall in love with them. Let them help you. Let them change you. And then come back and tell us all about it because it's an amazing thing when we get to watch you guys rise and you guys change things about how your body functions and about how the cleaners you're using in your home or the supplements you're using on your body. So we want to hear all about it. So now that you know, you also get little things of Thieves hand sanitizer too, and a roller ball and some 1 milliliter samples. So all this is coming in your kit, which is cool. And so the sample bottles, I just put a bail and a necklace bail on one of them and wore it as a necklace for a long time. And just if I need to take a little thing of sample of oils with me, I do. And then I gave away a lot of them as samples because I have friends that I wanted to share my love of oils with. And so you get all this in your packet. So enjoy, open it, have fun, explore, and try different combinations of your oils in your diffuser. Try different ones in rollers. Right, to just put them on because they'll smell different to you than they do to somebody else, and maybe on different days they might smell different to you, which is neat. So enjoy getting to know your oils, and if you ever have any questions, we got you. You're not on this journey alone, and we will walk you through step by step. So have a beautiful day and use your oils. Open them up. Fall in love with them. I dare you.